BpsRps Live 3/9/22 Wednesday night. We made it a little more than halfway through the week. Today in baseball, the lockout is still going on. There were some concessions from both sides, but nothing yet. So they did cancel first two series of the year, thus canceling the Phillies' home opener against Oakland. Oakland was coming to visit. It was the home opener. Oakland being my favorite team, and MLB really threw the screws to me. They really threw the stones at me, and I'm not going to be able to see the Oakland A's play in Philadelphia for yet another year. I tweeted out already. I'm going to tweet again. It's personal. I take that shit personal, MLB. Sorry for cursing. Today in baseball history, Babe Ruth turned down an offer by the Reds to play for them in 1936. That's all. That's all I have in today in baseball. 1882, Jack Compton was born. He was the inspiration for NWA's debut album. Joe Dawson, 1897. How was Joe Dawson? Archie Vaughan, Hall of Famer, 1912. Larry Raines, 1930. Hawk Dawson and Tim Raines' parents were born on the same day. It's pretty cool. Terry Mulholland, 1963. He was the Phillies ace for a couple of years, which tells you all you need about the Phillies pitching history during that time. Shooty Babbitt, no lie, his name was Shooty Babbitt. Sounds like something out of a Bugs Bunny film. He was born in 1959. He was an Oakland A. Benito Santiago, 1987, National League Rookie of the Year, born today in 1965, former Philly legend. Aaron Boone was born today in 1973. CJ Nicol, our boy CJ, King M, our boy CJ from Stifler. He was born today in 1973. I never knew his last name. Nitkowski. That's pretty cool. Shooty Babbitt batted 156 times in 1981 with the A's, 3 triples. The name like that, you should be fast. Batted 256 with a 314 OBP. He only lasted 1 year in the majors. Guess Elmer Fudd did him in. And that's all that happened today in baseball. We got some really cool trivia prizes tonight. We got opening day pieces. We got Josiah Gray, who's a Washington National. He should start the year in their rotation. If you read my article the other night, Gray, Brian Hayes, future star. Tops is going out on the limb, calling him a future star. And you can see the opening day logo. Nick Madrigal, or Madrigal, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I never will because I don't watch the Cubs or the White Sox. Nothing against them. I just don't. I can't watch them because they're locked out. Bomb Squad, Manny Machado, Mookie Betts, and Javier Baez. Pretty cool insert set that they put in. I pulled a Griffey today and A-Rod. Babe Ruth, the ultimate bomber. And 2 Wander Francos were pulled. Hola, Obi. Oh, speaking of Obi, we got something to talk about, fellas. The Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Raise your hand if you saw it. Well, I won't see if you raise your hand. Blink once for yes, twice for no, if you saw the trailer. Scotty's done with baseball too. It's horrible. It's really not. It's not good what they're doing to us. Not good. 91. Yet you read my mind. I don't know. I can't tell the Don respects. How do you know this stuff, Obi? He sees the pack. He just knows what year it is. It's very talented. All right, there you go. Raise the hand. I didn't think we had those things. Emojis. Are they called emojis or bitmojis? You could raise your hand and you could say, I saw the Obi-Wan trailer. Obi-Wan was in it for about maybe 10% of the time, which is pretty cool. Luke Skywalker was in it. I think that was Luke. The Inquisitors. That's all right. Uh-oh. The pack's sticking to Willie Stargell. Somebody jizzed on Stargell. His shoulders all sticky. The hell, a Pirates fan had this pack before me. They resealed it. Did you guys see Upper Deck replied to me? They said they can't honor the card to send me the code. 2 packs of 20, 21. How'd that happen? What's their scanner? Their UPC codes, CBS. Did she so you probably did you see the paper receipt or the electronic receipt? Because if you saw the paper receipt, you could like make like a scarf out of it. I've seen somebody do that before with CVS receipts. I wonder what's up with that. It had to be their code. You scan it. The place is a mess. CBS, if you're watching, gotta get better. The rewards card. Yep, that's right. Use the rewards card. I think you could get electronic receipt. You save about 4 or 5 reams of paper. Do you have a phone number that you like to type in? I love when they ask. Willie Blair, Trevor Wilson, Kenny Rogers, the gambling man, Gary Templeton. One pack M&Ms. Yeah, exactly. Get half off your penicillin. Save 40% on your next purchase of this and that. That's strange how that worked, like how that happened. That's amazing. You all know there's a way to opt out of it. If you go on the app, and if you enter your phone number, and if you're signed up for CVS, you can opt out of paper receipts, and you can save about 4 or 5 trees per person per year by doing that. But Keith Comstock. That's what kind of pack this is, judging from the Stargell puzzle. You returned them. You didn't open them? Screw the trees. Yeah. There's so many goddamn, sorry for cursing, trees in the universe anyway. Wizard of Oz. Ozzy. Pack sucks. Greg Cadaret, Jay Bell. Greg Gagne used to wrestle for AWA. So you opened them and then took them back. Oh, that's phenomenal. You resealed them. Well, you know what? You're a fair man. You're a fair and just person. So you wouldn't just take out something unless you wanted it. Like obviously, I'm just saying. For instance, I'm not a Mets fan. So if I saw a Peter Alonso in there, rookie, I would leave it in there and return them. Probably. So you probably just, if you didn't see anything you liked, where you probably replaced it. Charlie Hayes. Oh, wow. All right. So you had a jobber pack like I have right here. Pretty much. Yo, you should have put these cards in there. People would have, and it would have been like, it's from the archives. Like this Charlie Hayes. He's the father of Brian Hayes, who's part of the trivia. So you open them nothing and then you return them. I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that again. Robin Yount, Dwight Gooden, Hall of Famer. Could have been Hall of Famer. Little Luke was playing gay. He was pretending like he was on the pod racer. He looked like he was imitating his father. That's pretty neat. Palmero. Obi-Wan looked a little worse for the wear, didn't he? Mel Stottlemyre, Scott, Spike Owen, and Willie Stargell. This was one of the worst packs I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah, he's in the Coke Hall of Fame. But if you look closely, you'd see some flakes. Gotta get a magnifying glass. OnlyFans. I like the blue. We haven't opened these in a while. This is Studio 93. The Sears Portrait Studio. Goal here, I want to see a card of a ball player like with a snake, like Damien, Jake Roberts, around his like neck, speaking of scarves. Staring lustfully into the camera. I don't know why I want to see that tonight. Oh. Joe Carter. And whenever Doc Gooden visits, he can like chip some off and he can snort some real fast. These are 93. This is the year he became a hero and destroyed the Philly Spirits. Palmeiro again, 2 packs, 2 Palmeiros. Carney Lansford, he was a professional hitter. Good hitter for Oakland. Mike Morgan, he was a bad pitcher for a lot of teams. Not as many as Edwin Jackson, but almost. Rick Sutcliffe doing his best Chewbacca impersonation. He definitely went to the barber and said, "Give me the Chewie." Look at that. Tell me he doesn't look like a Wookiee. I bet nobody else ever called the '84 Cy Young Award winner a Wookiee, but Wookiee. Gary Scott. Sounds like somebody out of Blade Runner. Alex Fernandez. Oh wow, this is a very impressive card. I still think this guy's going to make some noise in the major leagues. Still young. 401k piece right here. If you're in any dynasty leagues, make sure you trade for him. His injuries are behind him. Greg Swindell holding a glove and a ball. Pretty impressive feat. Same pack, we got Joe Carter, we got Mitch Williams. What's with the headband? Like when I see this, I'm actually glad that he gave up that home run to Carter. Headband to Sears. Danny Tartable. The Yankees. And Jay Bell. Oh wow, Harold Baines on the A's. He was traded to Oakland for Scott Champerino for Oakland's playoff push that year. Hall of Famer. Harold Baines. Coke arm whip. Doc Gooden. Wow, I didn't make this intentional. This is another 93. This is Ultra. The goal has to be Palmeiro, right? To go with the theme. Tomorrow night we're gonna have Hobby live. Hobby opening day live. I had to be alone with them today to search for the mascots. So I didn't know how I would react if I saw Rosie Red or Mrs. Met, and I didn't want it to be public. So now that I can handle it, I could go live. Ruben Sierra on Oakland. Him and Baines are 2 veterans that spent their last year or 2 with Oakland. That badass binder page. Frank Thomas, Mike Piazza, countless others. Dave Justice. Juan Samuel on the Reds. I don't remember him on the Reds. Philly legend. Would he steal like 70 bases his rookie year? It's more than some division steal nowadays. Bobby Jones and Mark Gardner. Goes without saying what they are. They're jobbers. Jeff Russell, who's not a jobber because he was traded for Canseco, so that means he was good. Anybody who's traded for Canseco was good. The birthday person, Benito Santiago on the Marlins. It's always nice when you pull out a card of a player when it's his birthday. I get a warm feeling right over here when that happens. Here. was on the Marlins. He was just a bad dude. Tom Goodwin, who was pretty fast. Carlton Fisk. He was named after Von Rodriguez, Pudge. I think it was today or yesterday in baseball history he signed with the White Sox because the Red Sox didn't tender him a contract in time. I think Scotty could confirm that if I have the date right. I think he also mentioned that he played longer with the White Sox than the Red Sox, which I found amazing. Eric Hansen, I once had 100 of his 92 tops rookies. Intentionally. Him and Roger Salkeld. And Scott Scudder. Nigel Wilson. I think he was the first pick in the expansion draft they took him. Mark Williamson, Tom Hankey, and Shane Mack. Hankey was a good closer. I can't sell him short, but I don't remember him on the Rangers. And Shane Mack. Got a lot of Shane Macks this week. All right, final pack. This is the final pack of these we have. These were the LCS. These were the card show find star stickers. So far, we pulled out PCs for everybody: Schmidt, Murphy, Cal Ripken, Jody Davis last night. So tonight we're going to see if we can continue the PC streak. Hopefully, it's Jaco. Mets sticker. They've got the same exact sticker last night. We talked about their logo. Oh, Jay Howe, Oakland, pitcher, reliever. Mike Marshall, outfielder for the Dodgers. He was a reliever for them. I think he won the Cy Young in '74 for them. I guess when he got tired of throwing, he started hitting. I don't know if you guys heard Mrs. Bips correcting anyone. It wasn't mini Bips tonight. It was the cats. Plural. Bad cats. Mark Salas. It was his birthday yesterday. His last name is a palindrome. It's spelled backwards and forwards the same way. Mom, Dad, Otto, Salas. You don't see too many baseball players that can say that. The only ones I think of are Dave Otto, Glenn Otto, Mark Salas, and Rob Nen. If you think of anyone else, let me know. Might not be a bad option for the badass binder. Here you go. Here's a PC. Rob, if you're watching, Don Mattingly, Mr. Baseball. Anybody ever see Don Mattingly without the mustache? Somebody told me he looks like me before. I can only wish. But I guarantee you one thing. I have a much better back than Don Mattingly. Because I'm not athletic. So I can't risk hurting my back if I'm not swinging a baseball bat 3,000 times a year. I'm stationary. And final card of the evening, one of the best damn closers of the 80s, Lee Arthur Smith. He was a Cub, a Red Sox, an Angel. Medford, they're minor leagues. I don't know if I asked a trivia question tonight, but if I didn't, the trivia question tonight is Charlie Hayes, his son, is a third base prospect. I don't know if he went over prospect at threshold. Anyway, his kid is a third base player for the Pittsburgh Pirates. What's his kid's name? We're not going to say it or type it here, but we can show it. So that's all I got tonight, fellas. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully, I'll have some better luck tomorrow night. So you guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night, everybody.